Hey guys, Heathway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the brand new mid-icon upgrade SBC the cheapest and easiest way. As of right now, this will set you back around 300,000 to 400,000 coins from scratch, but I'll leave a link down below in the description to Footbin, and that'll show you the exact price of the SBC when you come to complete it, as it is going to vary over the next couple of days. In return, of course, as the name suggests, you get a mid-tier version of an icon, and it is untradeable, and there are 3 different SBCs to complete, the first of which is 84 rated. It's fairly simple. You need 1 team of the week player, an 84 rating, and 65 chemistry. Now for this and all the other SBCs, you don't need to use the same players as me. In fact, if you do, it will probably be more expensive just because a lot of people will copy me and it's going to make those players rise in price. All you need to do is make sure you're using players of the same rating, so you're following the same rating formula as me, and that will get you the rating you require whilst using the lowest rated players possible. So in this case here, you need 186 rated cards, you also need 4 84s and the rest 83s. Somewhere in there you have to fit in an inform. If you're buying them from scratch off the market, go with an 83 as it will be the cheapest, and I'll leave a link down below again to Footbin. They've got a feature that shows the cheapest players for certain ratings, so you can find the cheapest 83 rated inform at the time you're watching the video. I'm using a lot of untradables that I've got from the player pick SBCs, which were super good to me. The majority of the players I'm using here are from those. I didn't get any 83 rated informs, but I have an 84 Luis Alberto, and as he's an untradable, of course I'm going to trade him in here. Now, you want to build the majority of your team just from a set league. Just look through your club and find out which league you've got lots of players from. I happen to have lots of good Serie A players to use. If you don't really have many players in your club, just go and pick a league like the Serie A or La Liga or the Bundesliga. They're the best leagues when it comes to high rated players that are fairly inexpensive. As you only need 65 chemistry, you can get away with using a lot of players out of position. I've got loads of goalkeepers down here, as you can see, but as long as the core of your team gets some good links, you'll be good when it comes to chemistry, and then you can use lots of players out of position to save yourself some coins. So as said, an 86, 4 84s, and the rest 83s is all you need. These are the cards I've used, and as you can see, many of them are untradables. I'd recommend doing those player pick SBCs. They're so good, because I managed to get pretty much every player I'm using in these from those for a much better price. This SBC gives you a 2-player pack, which is again untradable. You get 2 players, one of which is rare, and it's the same for all of the other SBCs within this mid-icon SBC. Next up, we've got the 85 rated squad. This needs 1 team of the week player, an 85 rating, and 65 chemistry. So exactly the same as the last one, but with 1 higher rating. Again, you don't need to use the same players as me, just use players you already have in your club. If you've got any players that fit into this kind of formula, obviously use them. If not, buy them off the market using Footbin. That will show you the cheapest players for these ratings. Now here you're going to need to get yourself 188 rated card, 189 rated card, 2 84s, and then the rest 83s. So I've gone with Isco. You don't need Isco, you could go with Busquets, you could even go with someone like Ter Stegen out of position. And then I've gone with, as my 88 rated card, Thiago Silva, because I had him as an untradable. I think there are some slightly cheaper 88s by a couple of thousand coins, but I had Thiago Silva as an untradable, so obviously I'm going to use him right here. Then for my 84s, I've got Anthony Lopez and Inform Schultz. Again, he's a player who I have not as an untradable, but he's pack forward, so I thought I'd use him instead of buying someone off the market. He's from the current team of the week and is fairly inexpensive. Although again, if you're doing this from scratch, it's obviously going to be cheaper to get 83 rated informs, so you can go and buy them off the market. But I already had him, so I thought why not use him. Again, you don't need to copy me by any means. It's cheaper if you buy your own players. I'm just obviously completing the SBC myself, so I want to do it the cheapest way for me, and that means using a lot of untradeable players like this. But if you're completing it completely from scratch, you can use Footbin to find those cheaper players that are going to fit in to the rating formula that I've shown you. And again, you're getting yourself the 2-player pack here. I will open all these up at the end, along with, of course, the icon pack as well. Third and finally, we've got the 86 rated squad, which has the same chemistry and inform requirements as the last 2, but obviously needs an 86 rating. Again, I know I keep repeating myself, but you don't need to use the same players, just players of the same rating, and that is 190 rated card, 2 87s, 186, 185, 3 84s, and 3 83s. So I've gone with Toni Kroos as my 90 rated card. You've got a lot of options here. You could go with Oblak, Courtois, Diego Godin, Harry Kane, those types of players. I actually have an untradable Kane, again from those SBCs. I have an untradable Kroos too. Literally all my players are from those player pick SBCs, which were super cheap, and I think are still available, and that's what's allowed me to do this really easily. I've then gone with Navas as one of my 87 rated cards. He is, I believe, the cheapest 87. And then I'm actually using as my inform an 87 rated Suso. I'm using him because he's from FootSwap. If you guys haven't traded in your FootSwap players yet, go and get Suso. He's an 87 rated inform, and you can get him obviously for free by doing that, and that will save yourself a lot of coins. If you're buying informs off the market to do this, buy an 83. Don't buy an 87. I'm just using an 87 rated inform because obviously it fulfills the 87 requirement and he's a free untradeable inform, so obviously it just makes sense to use him. And then for my 86 I've got Otamendi, who again is an untradeable from those SBCs, but you can go and check Footbin to find the cheapest 86. I believe it's Edison, and you can use him. So it all depends when you're watching this video, but there are going to be some super cheap cards that you can use in these SBCs, but you can find them over on Footbin. And just stick with that main kind of core from one league. So I've obviously got a lot of La Liga players. As I said, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga are your best bets for high rated cards, especially La Liga. You've got Busquets, Isco, Oblak, Cruz, Godin, ter Stegen. So many high rated cards that fit in when it comes to chemistry links. Then I've got 84s and 83s in here that are fairly inexpensive, and Mahrez as my 85. I'll go through all of them just so you guys can see. And again, you're looking at a lot of untradables here. I think everyone in this team is packboard. Yeah, they are. So I'm not really spending much on this, which is really good. We're going to submit this. And yeah, that is going to be the SBC complete. The mid-tier icon. We could get something insane right here. We really could. This could be crazy. Mid-tier icon player, untradeable, that's coming up right now. Okay, so we have got 3 2-player packs to start off, and of course we're going to warm up with these. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I don't think many of you will, it's my birthday today, so I'm hoping EA are going to bless me with a birthday present and give me a big icon. Now, obviously, everyone's going to want those big icons. We're talking Ronaldo, Hullet, Vieira, like Cruyff, all of those, obviously, but I mean, of course I'd be happy with any of them, but players I'm thinking below that I'm more likely to get that I'd be happy with, a lot of the defenders, to be honest. I would take Roberto Carlos, I would take Zanetti, a lot of the centre-backs, Ferdinand, Campbell, Maldini. There are so many good defenders that I'd all take. When it comes to midfielders, there aren't too many options, apart from those really high-end ones, but I'd take someone like Ballack happily, although I think his mid-tier might actually be a centre-back, I'm not too sure. Ones I don't want would be Best, because I've got his prime as an SBC. Nedved, because I've got his prime as an SBC as well. And then when it comes to midfield options, I've got loads and loads of good midfielders already, like Footmas, De Bruyne, who are all untradables. So getting someone who's not an elite, kind of like Hullet or Vieira, when it comes to midfielders, wouldn't really get into my team. A goalkeeper would be awful. From the baby icon, I got Schmeichel, who was 85 rated, literally the worst one I could get. So basically defenders who aren't awful, and I don't think there are any really bad defenders who are mid-tier. Like, you've not got like right back Puyol or something like you do with the babies. So yeah, let's see. I think my Elgato just froze there, but we got Rui Costa, who is 88 rated. I honestly thought that was Eusebio. Imagine. That Eusebio card is insane, and worth so many coins. Like, his baby is like nearly 2 million on its own. But yeah, Rui Costa is not very good. However, I can trade, like, whoever you get, you can trade them in. Like, that's pretty awful. I wouldn't use him because I have, like, even someone like Carnival Talisca's got better stats than him. But I've already got Footmas, De Bruyne as my cam that I generally use. So yeah, he wouldn't get into my team, even though he does have quite a nice card. But what I think I might do is trade him into a better icon SBC that I'll actually complete. But anyway, let me know what you guys got down below in the comments. I'm tempted, you know, to do another one of these. I'm tempted to do another because I've got a lot of untradables. As I said, I've got a Kane, I've got like quite a few 86s and stuff, and I actually bought some Oblaks and Courtois and Godins as investments for this, thinking they might have higher ratings and I might need them, because I wanted to get this video out for you guys as soon as it came out. So I might do another one and let you guys know about it in a video. I'll do a video on it. But yeah, EA didn't come through and bless me for my birthday, which is a pity, but hopefully they do next time. I will do another one of these because I've got coins, I've got players, so that's definitely something I can do. But as I said, let me know what you got down below in the comments. Check Footbin to find the cheapest players and to check the price of the SBC, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.